I think it needs some soul searching. If pussy could talk, you will be the spokesperson. My flow hot, like I keep my rhymes up in the furnace. Minute that I step off stage, it's close curtains. Y'all don't wanna go after me, get too nervous. Show 'em how it's done till the system short circuits.
To me, there's no better form of therapy than creating art. Whether if it's music, visuals, you know, my wife's a talented painter. You know, there really is no medium. That's why my last album is called The Canvas Never Lies.
Part of the story, president on phone. We got tuned in here with the one and only. Peace and love, y'all. It's your brother A.D.V.I.S S, and we are here at the world famous Dog Hut. And I'm here with a brother that, man, he's more than a brother, man. It's like extended fam on the real. Like, this brother has put out so much art, so much love into the culture, and I'm grateful to be by this dude. To me, this is a legend, and grateful to even have a track and stuff with this brother. But again, he's the epitome of what I would say an MC, especially a consistent MC. Today we got the brother,
The best you never heard, Destruct. And you know I love you, dog.
yes, you already know.
Put that shit on camera. I love this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? Pause and all that.
Love you too, G. Love you too, G. Man.
And we got more music on the way.
Yes,
We have a session.
definitely.
Whenever this comes out, we have a session next week. So we going forward in time or back in time?
Oh, well, right now it's gonna be still being forward in time.
Forward in time. We got a session in the works. I got him featured on my next project. He just as cold on the mic, besides the hosting, podcast, and all that shit. He's a man in many hats as well, as you can see.
Appreciate you, fam. And so, with that, first question I got for you, G. When it comes to the culture of hip hop and other types of influences and stuff, who are some of your first influences, and how did that mold you into the MC that you are right now?
Well, the first album I ever owned, I've said this a million times, was that Warren G-Funk Regulate. That just let me know that hip hop could have soul, could have funk incorporated it. And then when I got tapped into Gangstar, I knew hip hop could be a little more grimy, a little more boom bap. Then P.A.C.E and Big was like the epitome of what's a rapper and what's an MC. Whoever you want to choose who is who, I'll leave that up to you. But then it was more than that, you know? Sade really showed me what true emotion was, you feel me? Deftones showed me what emotion was on a whole other level, an alternative level, you feel me?
Yes.
So Mos Def showed me how you could be just an all-around, you know what I'm saying, like assassin when it comes to either soul, MCing, and everything in between, acting too.
Yes.
And so I definitely looked at Mos as like definitely one of my biggest inspirations, like, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, moving forward now, I mean, I was just bumping Apathy's new album, which is incredible. And
Oh, wow.
that's one that you could say never really got his dues paid, you know what I'm saying? And I'm right there with you, man. I mean, I'm called the best you never heard for a reason, so I rock with my underdogs, you feel me? I'm the king of the underdogs, and salute to my boy Underdog who just rocked too, you know what I'm saying? So, pun intended, you know what I'm saying?
Again, always an MC at heart, no matter what. And for real, like, I'm glad I got to hear a lot of that stuff too. Even if you probably said it numerous amount of times, I'm glad I got into, witness and hear about those influences and how they shaped and molded you. With that, second question I got for you is, especially in this crazy world and this life that we're living in, how people feel like, again, they're losing their way or they're just trying to find something to, hold on to and keep them strong. What are some things that you do to take care of yourself, not only as the MC, but as a person? So what is some of your self-care routines that you do to take care of yourself?
That's a beautiful question, man. I'm gonna be honest. To me, there's no better form of therapy than creating art. Whether if it's music, visuals, my wife's a talented painter. There really is no medium. That's why my last album is called The Canvas Never Lies. So whatever your canvas is, you decide what picture those paint strokes are gonna paint, you feel me? So to me, luckily I was blessed and a fan to do this music shit. That's why I got Nothing Without Music tatted on my arm, because I knew it was more than just a career choice. It's my sanity, it's my livelihood. And that's the only way really I maintain the flow in this crazy ass, thing we call life.
Yeah.
And now more than ever, man, like, I'm just trying to show that the culture and the community is still thriving.
Yes.
I've been saying this and I mean this in more ways than one. Now more than ever, like, kill all that noise. Let's get back to this music and show that there's still, a sign of hope. We're trying to represent a beacon of light that, you know what I'm saying, there's still a chance to live your life in a positive and productive manner. And I just hope that my music and my art represents that. And at the same time, that's what helps me balance everything out. You feel me?
Beautiful. Beautiful, man. Creating music, being in therapy, and that's helping you channel those into an outlet that, again, can help on the whole spectrum of all the different emotions and being able to also connect.
Right.
So it's not only just the fact of getting it out, it's also being able to bridge the connection to people.
It's more than a dollar bill could ever define, dog. Don't get me wrong, it's nothing better in life than making an honest living from what you honestly love doing. But when it brings you so much more, I'm talking peace of mind, peace of heart, peace all around. I mean, it's a beautiful thing, man. And that's something I never take for granted. And shout out to, Upgrading Word for putting together this dope ass platform. Even with all this shit going on in the world, we letting you know that we still moving forward, we still thriving, we still here. We ain't living in fear. We here with our chests out, head high, doing our art, living our best lives, at least trying to. And trying to fuck off all that bullshit that's trying to throw us off. We ain't letting none of that throw off our grind. You know what I'm saying? That's just some dirt off our shoulders right there,
Again, well said. Can't even say always drops gems. That's why I just gotta listen.
I try.
Yes. Next question I got for you. Got 2 more. 3 places that you would like to explore that you haven't been yet.
Number 1, Japan.
Ooh.
I always felt like Tokyo was the future. Remember seeing the anime Akira back in the days? Man, it just looked like the future of the world is in Japan. So Tokyo, Japan to be specific. I love to go to Paris just cause I've been blessed to work with some amazing producers around the world. Shout out to my brother More Sounds. We put an album out back in 2009 called Guillotine Smooth. And it was one of the most craziest, random, weirdest projects I ever done. So Paris for sure. And last but not least, I want to go to Sao Paulo, man. For those that don't know, I'm Brazilian. I'm from Rio de Janeiro. I've never been to the other side of Brazil, which is Sao Paulo. And they got a lot of legendary MCs and people from that part of the world and part of my country. So it'd be dope to tap into another part of my homeland. You feel me?
Mad respect to those. Yeah, man, for real. Again, the culture, cultura, you already know that, man. And last question I have for you, brother, before you go, and I guess this has been my ending question. Again, these are called on-the-spot interviews. So, last question I got for you is, what is one piece of advice that you would give to a creative or even just a normal person that's trying to go out there and pursue their passions? What's one piece of advice?
I said it again, and I'll say it again. Conviction, conviction, conviction. You can't convince yourself. How the fuck you expect to convince anyone else? And I'll leave it at that, my G.
Thank you, brother, man. Thank you so much for that. Yes. Again, that's how it ends up going. So before you end up going again, you gotta have that conviction. Man, keep your pace, patience, awareness, consistency, empathy. And before we do go too, brother, can you please, again, put all your at show with people so they know where to follow you and all those different things. You got stuff to show some merch, do all what you gotta do.
One-stop shop, whether you need film production, studio time, want to check out the catalog, cop a vinyl or a feature from your boy, so one-stop shop, Destruct Music, destructmusic.com. See why I'm the best you never heard. All I'm trying to do is carry the torch properly and move the culture forward. And I'm about to get blown. Yes, sir. Right off, as soon as I get off stage, we're about to get busy. You know what I'm saying?
With that being said, thank you again, brother. This has been another On The Spot interviews, and we are at the world famous Dog Hut. This has been the brother Destruct. I'm your brother A.D.V.I.S. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. Which y'all catch y'all next time. Peace.
The alien.